Yo yo yo, what's going on party people? Tony here bringing you a narrated black and white Wi-Fi match versus Rick with CK that is. And this guy uses a Sandstorm team and you know, pretty standard, well really standard. I think all his guys are in the top 10 OU list. And I have my 4th gen base team. I came across this team a couple of weeks ago and I kind of rebuilt it 5th gen style and it's doing really well, so yeah, let's see how this goes. My lead is Machamp, America's Next Top Model, and I predict his Gliscor switch straight off the bat and go for Ice Punch, which worked out really well. Then again, the switch may have been kind of obvious since he probably wanted to get up his Stealth Rocks and I outspeed quiet-natured Tyranitar, and most of them are on the lead spot or Choice Bandit or Quiet Nature, but I resist both its stab moves, so I was pretty sure he was gonna switch out if it was Bandit as well. And I'm not gonna stay around for his Sandstorm Protect, Poison Heal shenanigans and stuff, so I switch straight to my Fortress, go for Stealth Rocks on the switch, and he switches back in Tyranitar, which kinda makes me think he wants to scare me out with the Fire move and go for Stealth Rock, so I go straight for the Rapid Spin, which was really risky, but I kinda had a good feeling about this, but I would've looked like a dumbass if he went for the Fire move, but here I predict the Fire move, switch back to Machamp, and then scared out with a Dynamic Punch, but now he has nothing to take it, since Gliscor is gonna die, and he has, yeah, Latios on his team. He has Latios, but you know, you don't want to switch in a Latios on a Dynamic Punch, obviously. So he stays in after predicting my switch and go for a Stealth Rock again, which is a good play. And now he brings in the Latios I was talking about earlier, and I was pretty sure he was gonna be Specs. I mean, come on. And I stay in, because I have a Fortress, but he has another threat, a physical threat, for late game sweeping, or even mid game, or whatever he wants to do, but I really want to keep it at full health for that. So I kinda stay in and bring in a check, which is my Choice Bandit itself. And I could U-turn on the switch, but I was fearing the Gliscor to come in and survive it. But looking back, that was dumb. The U-turn was gonna kill. I have a Choice Band, so I could have gone for Zen Headbutt, but I didn't go for Zen Headbutt for this reason. He has an Excadrill, and I really didn't want to lock myself into Zen Headbutt, and then that thing came in to wreck my shit. And he has the Air Balloon, which kind of is a good thing and a bad thing. If he had a Life Orb, it would have been GG. But I really have to break the balloon with a Self, and Ice Punch does over half. Like, wow. But the only thing I have to take this out and survive a hit with is my Fortress. And Fortress has Earthquake, but I think Gyro Ball would have done the job anyway. But Earthquake makes it a little bit more secure. But I am sassy. Right, no defense EVs. Thankfully, I take the +2 Earthquake, which means Sassy Fortress still applies. Man, if you can take +2 Earthquakes from Doryuzu with no defense investment, you're basically a beast. But I'm just saying. So I take it out with an Earthquake, and he brings in Latios, and mostly when Latios don't want to go for Draco Meteor, they revenge kill things with Surf. So I switch in Vaporeon, which has Water Absorb, but he predicts that and goes for Trick. And he told me on the chat, he said he was gonna predict that, and he was like, oh, predict it, but he didn't go for T-Bolt. I mean, Specs T-Bolt is a 2-hit KO on Vaporeon, but I don't know. That makes me think, what would his last move be? I mean, he's probably gonna have Surf, Draco Meteor, Trick, and then I was thinking maybe he has HP Fire or something, but anyway, I go for a Specs Wish as he switches into Notori, which is perfect, or Ferrothorn. God, he needs to use English names, man. It's gonna confuse me. That gives me the perfect opportunity to heal back up my Fortress. And he goes for Spikes, which I was, oh, thank you. If he went for Power Whip, bad situation right there. But he went for Spikes, which is good for me. And I get a lot of HP back thanks to Wish's new mechanics in the 5th generation. And I go for Rapid Spin and spin away his rocks and his spikes, which is nice, but it is a losing battle though. He can just keep on setting up spikes, and I'm eventually gonna kill myself of Rapid Spinning, since the Iron Barbs give me negative recovery each turn. So I gotta get out of here and switch in my Salamence, which can safely switch in since I have spun away the Stealth Rocks, which is good for me. And this is a tricky situation, because if I go for Draco Meteor, predicting one of his dragons to come in, oh, I spoiled his last poke. Alright, you figure it out, it's a Sandstorm team, you probably already knew already. But, Fire Blast and he switches would be death scenario since both of his last guys outspeed and kill me. But Draco Meteor and he stays in would be that would be terrible as well. So I thankfully win the prediction game, go for Fire Blast. He predicted me to overpredict and go for a Draco Meteor, but thankfully that turns out good for me. I have to father out my Salamence since it's dead weight, since he has a Latios and another outspeeding KOing guy, so Salamence wasn't of much use. So I bring in my Raikou, and this isn't your ordinary Raikou, because I knew he was gonna switch out since he has to keep his Latios for my Fortress, since his last guy is a physical attacker and a Garchomp. I go for Magnet Rise. Yes, Magnet Rise is gonna win me the game, let me tell you this much. Magnet Rise Raikou is beast. I've been using this all along, and here I was thinking he has to lock himself into Outrage and kill me, but he doesn't outspeed, so I'm thinking nice, good game, Raikou's gonna sweep, but then he shows me Yachi Berry, which is interesting, good for faking choice items, but annoying. But now he has to lock himself into Outrage since he can't EQ me since I have the Magnet Rise up. So I can switch in Fortress, take the Outrage and kill it off with a Gyro Ball, and then survive the Draco Meteor with my Vaporeon, and just kill him off with a Specs Surf. So that was my game plan. I was kinda like, oh, we have this in the bag. It's gonna be a close 1-0. He better not crit me or something. So here he was probably gonna finish me off with HP Fire or Surf. Here he shows me he doesn't have HP Fire, but he has Surf, just finishes me off. Oh, survived, son. Specially defensive Fortress for the win. So that means this is a 2-0. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed. 4th gen teams still apply. Goodbye, Sandstorm teams. We can handle you. Anyways, enjoy the outro. It's epic. And check out my channel if you want more. Peace out.